The J.J. Watt Charity Classic is back at Minute Maid Park on Saturday, May 13th. The 5th annual event features a home run derby, followed by a softball game featuring the Houston Texans. All proceeds from the event will benefit the J.J. Watt Foundation. Visit astros.com/JJ Watt for tickets and information.
Thanks to Josh Reddick, and thanks to J.J. Watt for showing up in the booth. How you doing, J.J.?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, guys. How
Great
you guys
to
doing?
see you.
Good to see you, J.J. You as well.
Yeah, I know baseball, basketball. You're a big fan of everything here during your offseason supporting the Houston sports, huh?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, we have such a great city, and there's so many great events going on, whether it's the Rockets or the Astros, Dynamo Dash. So it's so cool to be a part of it all. And I think, you know, you talk with the guys on whether it's James Harden or it's Dallas or it's Carlos, Jose. We want to create that atmosphere where it's almost like a big high school, where we're all supporting each other, we're all kind of helping each other out. So it's a lot of fun, and it's really cool to be a part of it.
I know Dallas caught the first pitch today, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, he's obviously been on a tear again. He's phenomenal, and all I tried to do was get it over the plate and make sure it didn't go in front, and my teammates give me crap for the next 3 weeks.
Seriously, though, how much pressure is involved in that first pitch?
You know, leading up to it, you're like, nah, there's not that much pressure. You're like, I'm okay. You come in, I didn't warm up at all. And then all of a sudden you get out there and you're like, okay, there actually is pressure. I don't want to be the guy on the Sports Center.
You've dominated the NFL, and then you have to stand up here all by yourself and throw that pitch. It ain't that easy, is it?
That had some break to it.
A little bit. I threw a two-seamer. I wanted to make sure I get it in there, try and get a little cut to it. So,
well, A.J. loves strikes early.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, though. But, yeah, once you get on that mound, it's definitely a little bit more nerve-wracking than you expect.
J.J. Watt joining us in the booth, 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. And J.J., the Charity Classic, something you guys have done now coming up on 5 years running. Tell us about that event.
Oh, it's incredible. Our fans are so great. My teammates love the event. They come out every year, and they're so gracious to give their time. Our guys have such a good time with it, but every single year it raises so much money for kids all across the country, and I'm so thankful. So it's May 13th this year. We do it right here at Minute Maid Park. We have some crazy antics. Last year, Barbara Bush threw out the first pitch, so we're trying to find a way to top that this year, which is almost impossible.
Right.
But we're going to have a blast with it, so I hope a lot of fans come out and support us because it's really cool, and I'm so thankful for the city.
What's more fun, blowing up a quarterback or leaving Minute Maid Park here?
That's a tough one. If the home run out of Minute Maid Park is to win the home run derby in my game, which I have yet to win for my 5th year in a row. So
offense is won every year?
No, the home run derby. I haven't won the home run derby, but
gotcha.
the offense did win last year 3-2. So team defense has been hitting the cages hard. We've been practicing. We've been throwing. So we're looking for the cup this year.
Who would be some of the favorites for the derby in addition to yourself?
You know, Shane Leckler's always great at it. I think he's the punter. He coaches his girls softball. He's got 2 young girls. They coach softball, and the guy, he just has the perfect adult softball league body, and I think he's so beautiful. He's so good at it. So he's always up there. Cush won it last year, so Cush is always a favorite. And then there's some guys that just clearly aren't the favorites. So we got guys that look like they've never played ball before. So that's part of the fun of it, is you never know, especially with some of the young guys that come in. You have no clue if he's going to hit home run or if he's going to swing and miss 3 times in a row.
Joe Musgrove with 2 quick outs here in the 3rd inning. How about the draft? I know we got you real quick here. There's already 2 outs. Your brother, Pittsburgh Steeler.
It's crazy.
Steelers at the Texans Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's so cool, and it's still kind of hard for me to wrap my head around. You know, we used to play football in the backyard all the time, me, Derek, and TJ, and now here we are all playing in the NFL. So it's wild. It's incredible, and yeah, Christmas Day is going to be a pretty special one, that's for sure.
I can't even imagine. Who's going to buy the presents? Does it depend on who wins?
No, he's buying the presents. I was so excited he got drafted in the 1st round because finally I can stop buying all the dinners.
There you go.
You know, Derek's out in L.A., TJ's in Pittsburgh, and so finally he can start buying, make his own meals. He stayed at my house this offseason for a couple months this offseason, and I found myself making all the food. And like 2 or 3 weeks into it, I'm like, guy, are you going to contribute at all? And so he started to pick it up and be great. But it's one of those things, that brotherly love.
Hey, JJ, wish we could talk to you more.
Thank you, guys.
Quick inning. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, guys.
JJ Watt Charity Classic coming up May 13th. Stay tuned for that. We'll have more baseball right around the corner.